Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tom Worth Jr. and a lot going on with Mr. Trump and the grifting and the corruption lately. I have taken a pause from that with all the papal activity going on lately. But man, there is a lot to get to. Unfortunately, we won't get to all of it today. The thing that's bothering, God, there's so much. There's the white South African refugees. There's the plane, the $400 million gift to Donald Trump. Sorry, to the United States. I love all these people on the right comparing this to the Statue of Liberty from France to the United States, which would sit in New York Harbor. This plane is a plane for Donald Trump and only Donald Trump to fly in. It is not a gift to the United States in any stretch of the imagination. And any claim to the contrary is ridiculous. He says he will give it to his library or something whenever he leaves office, right? Keep in mind, his plan is never to leave office. His plan is to die in office, however many years or decades from now that may be. He has no plans to leave office. So he can, with a straight face, stand up there and say, oh, I'll donate it to my library when I leave office. Okay, you think that will be never. But that's his claim. I saw a clip, I'm sure some of you did too, Blue Sky never fails to deliver, of Trump standing up there talking about this. And the bottom of the screen was then a clip of Obama back in 2009 about a trip over to the Middle East and about the hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry in a necklace that he found for him in his room. And then another guy who was part of the delegation said, oh yeah, we all got stuff. And Obama was just like, yeah, we have laws against this and we enforce those laws. Absolutely not. But Donald Trump doesn't do that. Not only is he not aware of any such law, he would never abide by any such law, and he would never think that any such law could be enforced against him. Now, if he got wind of that against that Obama did something like that, or that Bill Clinton did something like that, we saw what his reaction was. With Bill Clinton having a delegation from China staying in the White House. Well, keep in mind, this is just what we know of with Trump, where this is so large. This is Air Force One. He can't hide this. But all of the things he is going to get under the table on this Middle Eastern trip, just vastly enriching himself and his family and his cronies. All of that's going to go on this week. All of the trade war losses continue to mount. The only winners are his cronies, who he tips off when he's going to start and stop them. He did this in his first term. We all know this. We all saw this. There is no winning with this guy. There's only ever losing. The SEC keeps track of all of this stuff, all of the jumps in insider trading, all of the jumps in options trading just before he makes these announcements to put 9,000,000%, I'm exaggerating here, sticking to the facts, 145% tariffs on China and then dropping them down to 30. People know he's going to do it, the people he tells, and they trade on this because they know nothing will ever be enforced. So am I sitting here saying you can't make money in this stock market? No, you absolutely can. Anytime he drops the tariffs, you know he's going to put them back on. Anytime he puts the tariffs back on, you know he's going to drop them. It is that simple. This is not rocket science, people. This is pure grifting. This is pure belief that he will never leave office. Because if he does, and he knows this, and Stephen Miller knows this, the architect behind so much of this, they're all going to jail, and they all know it. So their only shot in any of this is to never have him leave office. When people get silent about this, myself included, I had in my mind bigger things to talk about with the Pope. That's my faith. That's my eternal soul that I believe we're talking about here. But of worldly things, there is no bigger threat than Donald Trump and the ending of the American way of life. Not just here in America, but all around the world. We see Europe moving on without us. That's awesome. They would be so much better with us, and we would be so much better with them. But that's not happening. It's only Trump. It's only the Middle East. It's only Putin. It's just going to be a matter of time before Trump and Xi team up on things. If Xi will allow it, he, for his part, is raging against the dying light with Trump. Trump bullying him. That would make Trump very happy when Xi says the United States is bullying China in the world. That's what a bully loves. They love to bully, and they love the fact that they can get away with it and that everyone sees it and no one can or will do anything about it. And that's what China's doing. China's saying, hey, we can't stand up to the United States. And that's what Trump loves. That's why he does this. That's why his people love him. And that's why we all despise him. We're all watching this. We're all talking about it. We're all reading it. We need to keep doing that. We will keep doing that. We bring in white refugees from South Africa, but we ship out the people who aren't white from our own country who have been here contributing to this country for years. It makes no sense. None of it. He's a white supremacist. He's a con man. He's on the take to the highest bidder. It is that simple, and that is what we are all faced with now, today, and every day. And it's depressing, it's enraging, and that's kind of where I'm at today. Always. Today and always. And I'm sure all you are too. And I think we need to stay that way. So keep staying that way, and we will talk later.